Hey guys, today I'll be talking about async await, or more specifically, async async let, and like how it works behind the scene. So as you can see, I have set up a view model here, and from my in my content view, it's going to basically iterate through this data right here, which is a list of a tuple that consists of UI image and some string, and then as it gets updated, like the view will get like redrawn, and then it will be like putting up this UI image and the text in VStack, so it's like a card view like on top of each other and whatnot. So so what I'll be doing at the moment is that I have set up this task block, which is basically like dot on appear block, but it natively supports async await, so you don't have to like wrap around your function in task block. I just shaved and this is getting itchy. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, whatever. As you can see, this is asynchronous function, and then I'm also like marking that as a wait. And if we go in there, it just makes whole lot of fetch data for URL, like a function call here. What it does is that it takes the size of that image as the endpoint, and it'll append it here. So basically, this website here, or this endpoint, if you hit it, it will return you with the photo data like consists of this size of this endpoint. So let's say you put it as like 250, like so, and then it'll return you some randomized image of like 250 by 250, and then after that we're going to call that with using nice little URL session that share that data from URL. It's a async function, and then we're going to grab a hold of that data, and we're going to inject it here in UI image, and then we will be returning that image and endpoint. Also, I set up this like a nice little like a logging function as well, and then this fetch all synchronously function will call everything like how we would usually call async await, like data returning function. And then there's a second one, and this will use async let instead of let data one, await, fetch data for URL, and blah blah blah. So that, and I also set up a some kind of like a timer as well. So basically, like how many seconds has it elapsed like after a function call and stuff like that. So let's see how this would work. So so on appear of this like a main view, or like content view, if you may, I can't speak English. It will call fetch all asynchronously, and then let's see how this will work. So as you can see, this fetching for 180 has been completed the very first, and then 2100, 2300, 3200, 3490, and then appending those like accordingly here. And since these are what is it asynchronously, yep, these are await, this block right here, right here, right here, whatever these are, cannot be called before this is getting done, and this would wait until this data one has been finished fetching. But as you can see, 3200 by 3200 is a pretty big image, and if you call something smaller at the same time, some of the like smaller ones would actually will actually get will actually be finished like prior to that, right? So that's exactly what is happening. So I'm calling this fetching logging right here, right after we construct that image, after this function call has been done. So as you can see, looks like this line has been running asynchronously all the way up to here, but since this is the smallest one, this one gets completed first, and then next 2100 by 2100, 2300 by 2300, and 3200. And right now, none of these lines can get executed because we are waiting on this one at the moment. So as soon as this one is done, appending data to so basically 2100 uh 2100 gets done, and then while that was running, some of the bigger ones, so basically like what is it, 3490 is getting completed, and then they will get like appended accordingly. Sorry, this is like a 4090 because I did not change this, but yeah, it will have to look like that. So as you can see, it takes about like 2.4 seconds. So basically, what it can tell me is that it takes at most, say 2.5 seconds to fetch the largest data. And then let's change this into fetch all synchronously. Fetch all synchronously. Going back to that function. As you can see, we're awaiting everything. So basically, like none of these lines can get executed until these are done. And I need to change this. So if you take a look at this this logging here, what would you think that happened? Like, do you think it will be like fetching for a blah blah blah, fetching for blah blah blah, and then appending, fetching something like this, or is it going to be just like fetching for this? So basically, all the fetching here, and then all this like appending statement here. Well, the answer is pretty obvious because like we are waiting on everything. Like it'll be like fetching for 3200, fetching for 2100, 3490, 1080, like blah blah blah, and then going on in that specific order. And since none of these can get like run asynchronously, it will take a lot longer than the asynchronous function. All right, let's test out that hypothesis. Hitting Command and R. All right, fetching for 3200, 2100, 3490, 1080, blah blah blah, and then there you go. So it takes about like 7.8 seconds, or like let's say 8 seconds. So let's say you have to build a like this kind of view, and you're having some kind of like issue where it's like taking way too damn long, and it is like blocking the thread like by previous one. Then you would know like what to do in that kind of situation. You can just make sure everything's just like asynchronously fetched, and then just append it, or like do some like a data ingestion from that moment. I will be posting this repo on my GitHub. Oh, yep. Sorry about that. Yeah. This is freaking out because it could have been publishing that change from the background thread. Like so you want to mark that as like main actor. Mark that as main actor whenever you are manipulating this published variable anywhere. So well, yeah. I marked this one as a main actor. I just forgot to do that in the other one. So yeah, like I said, I will be posting this on my GitHub. So go ahead and check that out. And if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment, and please consider like subscribing. I know like I'm really lazy when it comes to like uploading this kind of like videos, but I'll try harder. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.